On September 30th, there is going to be a court date. There's going to be a trial starting, a civil trial for defamation from Smartmatic against Newsmax, the far-right news organization. And they are suing for an unspecified amount of damages, but they said because of Newsmax's peddling of debunked election conspiracy theories surrounding the 2020 election, all the way through 2021 with the certification up until Joe Biden was elected, saying that Smartmatic was changing votes and all of that, that they're saying they lost over $2 billion in company value. And they're suing them for defamation, saying that the news organization willfully put out this false information for the sole purpose, basically, of hurting Smartmatic and helping Donald Trump. Now, the judge has allowed at least one defense for Newsmax, and they are going to be able to present to the jury any evidence that they have that they were neutrally reporting on the news as a neutral news source, and they were not endorsing these claims. Now, we'll see how this goes and how this goes before a jury. Usually these cases end up getting settled, but this could have the effect of dragging out a bunch of information about the 2020 election and how the media was used against Smartmatic and against the American people, trying to spread this disinformation and these lies if this does go to trial. So we'll see what kind of dollar amount Smartmatic ends up getting out of this, but it looks like this is going to be going to trial on September 30th, and it could end up being a very large payday for Smartmatic. Their biggest problem they have is proving that it was done maliciously with the intent of hurting Smartmatic, and that they were not just reporting on the news or the facts neutrally. Now, because of the fact that all of their claims are false, that makes that a lot easier for Smartmatic. And the judge did go out of his way to specifically say that there is no evidence that Smartmatic actually had any issues, that no votes were changed, etc. So it's going to be all about the intent of Newsmax when it comes to this defamation case, and whether or not Smartmatic can convince the jury that it was done with the intent of hurting their reputation, and how much actual damage was done to the company as a result of the 2020 election lies that were peddled by places like Newsmax, Fox News, OAN. Now, Fox News settled a similar lawsuit for like over $700 million in defamation. I believe OAN settled at least one lawsuit for a very large sum of money as well. So we'll see what happens and see if this gets settled ahead of time. But Smartmatic looks like they have a pretty good case, and they could be getting one hell of a payday.